Hey everyone, and welcome to my channel. For those of you who are new here, welcome. My name is Adriana and I am the Master Mindset Life Coach. And on this channel, I do share a lot about my inner child healing journey, spiritual journey. And as a life coach, I also share a lot about me because in my sessions with my clients, it is a lot different how it's structured. So this allows you guys to see as a life coach, a lot of the transformation and a lot of evolving that I've done over the course of the last couple years. And this allows you to understand me. So if you are looking for a life coach and somebody who has been there before you, then this is definitely going to be the channel for you. So in order to make sure you keep up with my latest videos and content, I need you to like this video, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. And let's get into today's video, where I'm going to be talking to you guys about how trying to strive for perfection is going to lead to burnout, and burnout very quickly. Okay, so let's use the example of YouTube, right? Everybody wants to have the most perfect YouTube because we have amazing creators out there who have been in the game of creating videos for a very long time. And we want to start as, let's say, a YouTube channel, and we go for the top people. And by the time you're seeing their videos, they have perfected, in a sense, their video. But before I continue on, let me just address this perfection word, because to be perfect is an illusion. Nobody's perfect. People make mistakes, and you live and you learn, you move on, you get feedback, and then that way you can implement it and you evolve and you change and you get better. So let's just get that out the way. So let's just say you want to start a YouTube channel and you are scared straight because you have to be perfect in order to do that. And in a way, trying to seek perfection, it can be a limiting belief in you thinking that you can't do anything because it has to be perfect, it has to be seamless, it has to be without flaw, or people will not watch your video, it won't be worth their time, you're not worth the views. And so it's good to clear all that up before you go ahead and try to start a YouTube video or YouTube channel. And so one thing that you'll find out eventually, but I'm going to hopefully help you find this out sooner. A lot of the YouTubers who have mastered their YouTube and have been making thousands of dollars on their YouTube channel have spent a lot of time failing their way to success. Their videos, if they're still up on their channel or have not created a new channel, you will see probably did not start with an intro, probably did not have any titles or anything. They were probably all jumbled. You can see the transformations from the different clips when they stop, and it's very glitchy. And so they still were bold enough and confident enough to put the YouTube channel or YouTube video out there. So some things that I want you guys to consider when you are starting a YouTube channel is, why do you feel as though it has to be perfect? You know, why do you feel as though you only will get views or likes or whatever you're trying to achieve if it's completely perfect? And you have to kind of get to the bottom of, why is that? Do you feel as though people will make fun of you and say, well, yeah, that was cute, or because you stuttered, or because you adjusted your hair, or because you touched your nose, somebody's going to immediately click off? Well, here's the thing. You have to think about it and put yourself back in the viewer's perspective. You know, people use YouTube as a search engine, right? And think about something that you wanted to do, whether it's find a recipe, whether it's a DIY project. You know, you have people who are constantly adjusting their camera. You have people who drop the camera. You have kids running around, noise in the background, but that didn't stop you from watching their channel, because you came to YouTube to search for something and it didn't really matter what was going on. And I have even reviewed a lot of channels that have millions of views and there's nothing perfect about their video. There's no intro. They're all over the place. Their background has laundry on the kitchen table. You know, it's just a complete mess, as people would think. So one thing I want you guys to factor in when you are doing your YouTube channel is it doesn't have to be perfect. A lot of people are worried about how their hair is going to look. Do they need to do their makeup? You know, does it have to be completely quiet? Do you need a mic? Do you need titles? You know, do you need your Instagram or handles on the top of your video? Do you need to be able to add a suggested video? There's all these different things that people worry about. that are not necessarily as important to start a video. So one thing you're going to have to do is get out of your own way and say, you know what, I don't have to seek perfection. You have to answer these questions. If you answer these questions, then you know that you're on your way. So first thing is, will your videos have value? If your videos have value, it doesn't really matter what is happening back here, in the sense of if you have your bed back there or the kitchen or whatever it is. It doesn't matter, because if you're providing value, people are going to be attracted and be listening to what you're saying so much that they could be asked, what do they have in their background? And they wouldn't know. So as long as you have value in your videos, you are going to get views and you are going to get subscribers. If you are personable, if you tell jokes, tell stories, smile every once in a while, get in the face of the camera a little bit, again, your appearance and how you interact with your audience, that vibration is going to come through the phone, and people, again, are not going to be worried about what's going on in your background. They are going to be magnetized to you based on the value of your information and your personality. Another thing is, are you speaking in a way that is able to be understood? So if you have value and you are able to be likable and you're able to get across your message and that's clear, then you're going to have people who are going to watch you, because if they can't understand you, then most likely there's not going to be value in there. And, you know, sometimes people are so focused on getting their message out and very value, you know, making sure that their value's out there, that they don't have any personality, and they're like reading off their notes and it's very dry. So if you have all of those things, you are on your way. And as you perfect that and even learn new skills of talking into a camera, because it's almost like looking in somebody's eyes, it's a bit awkward. So, you know, learning to focus in, looking in the camera, you know, over time, you will become a pro and you will begin to slowly be able to add different things to your videos. And like I was going to say, a lot of times YouTubers, if they are honest and they didn't start a new channel, a lot of their earlier videos, they're like, I can't believe I did that. And, you know, but as long as they're making progress and progression, you know, some people start out with an intro, an outro. Some people don't have an outro. Some people have to stop the video and edit. So, you know, just focus on what really matters and the views will come. And I will be the first to tell you that I had a YouTube channel before and I was so worried about trying to make it perfect. And I was talking also about something that I didn't really understand, which made it a challenge. But this go round, as you see, a lot of my videos have been making some progress and progression because I've been able to implement a lot of different things along the way. I took a leap of faith of putting myself out there. And because I know I don't have that limiting belief of, oh, I'm not worthy or I'm not good enough, my subscribers have been skyrocketing and my views have been skyrocketing. And so I'm just continuing to be my authentic self. And because I don't have the limiting belief I'm not good enough, I realize if people unsubscribe, if certain videos do well and others don't, it has nothing to do with my worth and the quality of me. I realize I have an algorithm that's competing against me in a sense, and that I'm not for everybody. So I rather make space for my people than be hard on myself for not getting a certain amount of views. So if you have been wondering, hey, I want to start a YouTube channel, hey, go out there and just like I said before, you have to feel your way to success. And you will learn that certain things and certain topics people may be interested in. You may realize that another video may have gotten more views. But what people fail to realize is if a video has been listed for 3 years and it has like 1 million views, it has had 3 years to get 1 million views. If you're expecting to go on YouTube and be viral, you actually are positioning yourself for failure. You're going to be fueling that limiting belief that you're not good enough. Don't try to go viral. Just try to show up as your authentic self, provide value, provide personality, give somebody a smile, and then make sure that your message is clear, that you are going to be able to have people want to watch you over and over again. Create bingeable content, but also be relatable. And don't worry if you have to adjust your hair. Don't worry if you have to touch your nose. Don't worry if you stumble over your words. I mean, it doesn't really matter. And then over time, you'll begin to see which videos are doing better. You'll get more comfortable talking in front of a camera, and you will do just fine. And this comes from somebody who has been doing it a little bit maybe before you, if you are just starting out. So guys, I hope this video was helpful. I hope you are ready to go ahead and get out there and start. I just want you guys to know that I do have a stand store where you are able to ask me any question in regards to starting your YouTube channel or even about coaching. I will put that in the description below. And until next time, guys, I will see you in love and light.